Elena Chen walked through the marble entrance of Prestige Boutique, her worn but clean coat contrasting sharply with the gleaming displays. She had saved for months to buy her son a graduation gift from this upscale store. "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" Victoria Whitmore's voice cut through the peaceful atmosphere like broken glass. The blonde socialite stood with her husband Richard and teenage daughter Amy, all three wearing expressions of disgust. "I'm shopping for my son," Elena replied quietly, her accent thick but her dignity intact. Richard Whitmore stepped forward, his face twisted with contempt. "This isn't a charity shop. People like you don't belong here." Amy giggled cruelly. "Maybe she's lost. The thrift store is across town." Other customers turned to stare as the family surrounded Elena, their voices growing louder. The security cameras above captured every humiliating moment as Elena's hands trembled, clutching her purse tighter. "Security, remove this woman immediately," Victoria demanded, pointing at Elena like she was something dirty. Marcus Chen sat in his corner office, reviewing quarterly reports when his assistant burst through the door. "Sir, you need to see this immediately." The video played on his computer screen, showing his mother's humiliation in crystal-clear detail. His jaw clenched as he watched the Whitmore family circle her like predators. The footage had already gained 2 million views with the caption, "Racist family attacks innocent woman." Marcus's hands shook as he reached for the contract folder on his desk. The letter had read Whitmore Industries' $900 million acquisition deal. His signature was scheduled for tomorrow. The same family that had destroyed his mother's dignity was about to become his business partners. "Not anymore." Marcus picked up his phone, his voice steady despite the rage burning inside him. Marcus spent the next 12 hours digging deep into the Whitmore family's history. His private investigator, James Rodriguez, worked through the night gathering information that painted a disturbing picture. "They have a pattern," James reported over the phone. 17 discrimination lawsuits settled out of court in the past 5 years. Former employees, business partners, even their neighbors have complained. Marcus scrolled through testimonies on his laptop. Sarah Williams, a former Whitmore Industries executive, described being passed over for promotions because of her race. David Park, a supplier, detailed how the family canceled contracts when they learned his ethnicity. The boutique manager, Tony Nash, agreed to meet secretly. "They come in monthly," he whispered, glancing around nervously. "Always causing scenes with minority customers. I have security footage going back 2 years." Marcus's legal team assembled a comprehensive file. Phone records showed the family bragging about their behavior. Social media posts revealed their true beliefs hidden behind charity galas and public smiles. The evidence was overwhelming and undeniable. Marcus called Richard Whitmore personally. "Let's finalize this deal with a proper celebration. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock at the Grand Plaza Hotel conference room." "Excellent." Richard's voice boomed with greed. "We'll bring champagne. This partnership will make us both very wealthy." The Whitmore family arrived in their luxury sedan, dressed in designer suits and sparkling jewelry. Victoria carried a bottle of expensive champagne while Amy live-streamed their entrance on social media. "Ready to become $900 million richer, darling?" Richard whispered to his wife as they entered the elegant conference room. Meanwhile, Marcus texted his mother from the back entrance. "Mom, please trust me. Come to room 1205. There's something important I need you to witness." Elena hesitated but walked toward the hotel, unaware that justice was about to be served. The conference room buzzed with anticipation as cameras rolled. Marcus had invited local news stations under the pretense of covering a major business announcement. "Welcome, everyone," Marcus began, his voice calm but commanding. "Before we sign this historic deal, I'd like you to meet someone special." The door opened and Elena walked in, her head held high despite her nervousness. The Whitmore family's faces went pale as recognition dawned. "This is my mother," Elena Chen, Marcus announced to the room full of reporters. 3 days ago, your family humiliated her at Prestige Boutique simply because of the color of her skin. Victoria Whitmore stammered, We didn't know. This is just a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? Marcus pulled out his phone, playing the viral video on the large screen. 2.7 million people have watched you call my mother trash. Richard tried to salvage the situation. Look, we can work this out privately. The deal. Marcus tore the contract in half before the cameras. Whitmore Industries, you just lost a $900 million partnership. Your racism has a price, and today you're paying it. The reporters scribbled frantically as the Whitmore family fled in shame. Within hours, the footage of Marcus's powerful stand spread across social media platforms worldwide. Messages of support flooded in from business leaders, civil rights organizations, and ordinary people who had faced similar discrimination. Elena received hundreds of flowers and letters at her home. The boutique manager, Tony Nash, personally apologized and offered her a lifetime discount. Local businesses invited her to shop with dignity and respect. You showed them that we won't be silent anymore, Elena told her son, tears of pride streaming down her face. Marcus established the Elena Chen Foundation, funding legal aid for discrimination victims. His bold action inspired others to speak out against injustice. Sometimes courage comes with a $900 million price tag, but dignity remains priceless. The message was clear: racism has consequences, and justice will always find a way.